what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we've got the chapter 167 review for Black Clover. And again, this chapter, I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did. I thought it was, if I had to think of a word to describe this chapter, it would be wholesome and sweet. That's more than one word, but you see what I mean. It was very wholesome, very sweet, and very unexpected. So one of the things that I can take away from this chapter, which I wasn't too sure about last week, was whether or not Rades' magic of bringing back Sally and Valtos, I think his name is. I might be mistaken there, but I wasn't too sure whether or not they'd be their actual selves or if they were just going to be like zombie puppet type things where they're kind of in a sleep, blah, blah, blah. But judging by this chapter, they're back to their normal personalities, which is great. I mean, I didn't expect them to just bring them back as personality-less tools because that'd be a little bit boring. But the fact that they're completely 100% revived and they've got their same loving personalities, they're probably my two favourite members of the Midnight Sun. I'd probably say Valtos and Sally are, especially Sally. I think Sally's great. So knowing that they're themselves, like I said, I expected it because I trust them enough not to make that dumb of a move, but at the same time, I am relieved as well. I also really liked the interactions between Rades and Asta because we find out that Rades is the only one who's really interested in getting revenge on Licht. He's the only one that actually wants to kill Licht. He was going around saying to the others who sent Valtos, you want to get revenge, right? And he was saying how he just wants to know the truth from Licht and know whether or not he's actually a criminal, which I quite liked. I feel like Valtos, and I think like all three of these are going to end up actually becoming good guys, in my opinion. My main worry is that these three are going to become Magic Knights, and they're going to join a Magic Knight squad. Are they going to join one of the lesser squads and try and make one of those squads relevant? Or are some Magic Knights going to die in this arc and now be taking their place? That's what I want to know. I'm not too sure. I mean, I think at first they'll probably be chucked into a prison. That would make more sense. Apart from maybe Sally. Sally could be of help in science and whatnot. But I'm a little bit skeptical about what's going to go on there. Whether or not they're going to replace some Magic Knights that could possibly be dying in this arc, or whether they're just going to prison, or whether they'll end up being bad again. Maybe they'll just go off and do their own thing. I'm not too sure, but like I said, Valtos is questioning whether or not he's actually a criminal, which bless him, because we know he is a criminal, but he was just serving Licht all this time. He really loves Licht, and he was just doing what he thought was right, and he didn't see himself as a criminal, whereas now he's trying to see the light, and he's going to try and atone for his wrongdoings. Sally was basically Sally. She couldn't care less whether Licht was alive, dead, blah, blah, blah. She was just saying the only reason she stuck with Licht is because he let her do these crazy experiments that the Magic Knights would never let Sally do. And that's when literally like Asta was saying to her, listen, if you help us and protect the people of the Clover Kingdom in the capital, then I will let you experiment on me all you like. And guys, I'm going to throw a quick prediction / theory out there right now. I think obviously Sally, Rades and all those are going to help Asta and the Black Balls protect the Clover Kingdom in the capital. This is what I think. After this arc, Sally's going to go back to Asta and be like, I haven't forgotten what you said. And I think she's going to experiment on Asta. And it wouldn't surprise me if she, because we know she's very, very good with her experiments in science. So I feel like she's going to experiment on Asta and help him learn more about his, like the demon form and whatnot. And maybe even help him control it, use it to a better degree, go full demon form, something like that. I feel like she's going to play a role in that because I can't really think of anyone other than Asta who can really kind of, get in there and have a little look at himself. So that's going to be interesting. That's my theory. I'd like to know what you guys make of that in the comment section down below. And that one panel where Asta like grabbed Sally and went straight up to her face, you could tell she got very flustered. We're not really seeing that side to her that much. And he was saying, you know, all this stuff, I'll let you experiment on me, all you like. I just want to know, after that one panel, how many of you guys out there are now, because I know there's going to be at least one person shipping Sally and Asta. I know you're there. Come out. I want to know who you are. I want to get an idea of how wide that fandom can spread. And like I was saying, just a wholesome chapter, seeing everyone cater towards these old foes of them. We saw Charmy literally handing out food to Valtos, saying, hey, you look skinny, have all this food. She was going up to Sally saying, have all this food, you know, you're hungry, blah, blah, blah. And Rades is kind of, he brought these two people back to expect them to help him get revenge and kill. And he's kind of been backstabbed, and you can see that at the end, he's just going to have to give in and just help the kingdom, because he's not going to get revenge. I mean, he still can get revenge by helping the kingdom, but I think he's going to give in, and it's going to be quite sweet, because obviously we all know the reason Rades actually fled the Clover Kingdom in the first place is because I mean, I can't remember 100%, but obviously he only had the one spell, he was kind of looked down upon, and it just kind of, he always wanted to be a magic knight, if I'm not mistaken, and all this stuff. So seeing him actually, if he helped the kingdom, if we then saw these magic knights praising him, loving him, and saying, oh, well done, so good, you learned a new spell, it might light fire in his heart again, where he's like, oh my, like, I'm actually being accepted here again. And I think that might be the final nail in the coffin to turn Rades from this evil dude into, you know, an actual full-fledged magic knight after a bit of prison time, probably. I think that is slightly called for. And seeing the end of the chapter, they've finally made it to the capital. They used Valtos's spatial magic, because obviously from way back when they first initially attacked the capital, he's already marked the entire capital with his spatial magic, so he could easily get there. And they also transported the massive guild bull thing. I still can't wrap my head around it. I still don't know what I make of it, because I'm not a huge fan of massive, like, monster brawls, you know. But it is what it is. It's different. I'll give them that. I did not expect that guild to turn into a freaking bull, but they managed to, using Sally's experiment, like things, injections type deal. They upped the spatial magic to allow them to also transport the bull, and the chapter ends with them arriving at the capital, charging into the battlefield, and it really does look now. Like, I mean, this chapter already, like, it is gone. It is blue. It has gone nuts already, this chapter. But we had a few chapters of kind of respite, calming down from all the fighting. And now, starting next chapter, it looks like it's going to be going straight back up into those fights. And I'm so excited, because Black Clover fights are, they are magnificent, and I cannot wait for more. I'm glad I caught up to this series and reading it weekly, because waiting for it's a chore. I just want more and more and more, but it's well worth the wait. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, leave any ideas or any comments you guys have in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not ready to become a member of the Senpai Squad, and I will see you guys in another video. But until then, peace. It was all a dream. I used to read